Boat a few miles offshore when a 7-foot dorsal fin cuts the surface of the ocean like a sail. This creature is a 70-foot, 50-ton great white shark.
Unbelievable. Well, that shark, called MEG for short, used to roam the waters back in the day. But guess what? It still might. That's according to world-renowned author Steve Alten, who writes about it in his new book, MEG, Hell's Aquarium. And he's here this morning to tell us all about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, this is absolutely fascinating. Now, tell us why you believe that this creature is not so necessarily prehistoric, but currently historic, I guess.
Well, these creatures dominated the oceans for the last 35 million years, and they only disappeared over the last 10,000 years. So 70% of the planet is covered by ocean. We've only explored 3% of it. You never know what's down there.
Now, but what about skeptics who would say, you know, they've done aquarium deep dive, submarine deep dives, they've been down there, nothing like this has ever been turned up photographically. You say it still just could be lurking in the depths and we've never seen it?
Well, we're finding things all the time that are being washed up on shore, like a 5,000-foot basking shark washed up on shore the other day.
Wow.
70-foot megalodon could be down there in the abyss.
Now, this is really, like, uncomfortable because I like to surf occasionally. But I feel like a 70-foot huge shark I would see coming.
Well, to give you an idea how big this thing was.
Okay, yeah, we got to see this.
This is a great white tooth, which you don't want to run into either.
Right.
Okay.
When you're surfing.
Not like the Jaws movies.
This is Jaws,
right.
And this is the shark that ate Jaws.
Oh, my Lord.
And I think I read one of your articles that it feeds off of whales.
It
right?
fed off of whales
and
anything else that got in its way. And in MEG, Hell's Aquarium, there's a lot of people getting away.
Now, to that extent, I mean, you say it's the ultimate alpha monster.
Absolutely.
Now, just because of its sheer size?
Sheer size, its teeth, its veracity. But just in case, MEG, Hell's Aquarium features every one of the most dominant alpha male sea monsters ever to exist.
Now, do people get a little bit, you know, with the whole sea monster thing, and that's why they don't believe it? It seems like a child's thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, and what are, you know, from other people in the scientific community, what are some of the skeptical reactions you're getting?
Well, there's sea monsters, the myth, but Megalodon was no myth. I mean, this was a real creature.
Right.
So the question is it still out there? And we're not sure. Unless we go down and explore the other 97% of the ocean, we just don't know.
Yeah, and one quote I read from you saying it's bad science just to assume that it doesn't exist because we haven't seen it.
It is, because prior to 1977, we didn't believe that any life existed at the bottom of the ocean because we never explored it. But then the Alten submersible came along, we explored the bottom, we found hydrothermal vents and all sorts of life forms.
Let me see that tooth.
All right, now, I think the critical question, though, is, Steve, if you actually, and thank you, if you did find it, would you hire Roy Scheider to go kill it?
Well, Roy's dead right now, so it might not be a bad choice.
That's a great, great point, Steve. See, this is why he's a scientific mind, and I am not.
Is that in your research?
Yeah, it's in my research. Hey, for more information on this fascinating book, Steve wrote, you can log on to our website, dailybuzznow.com. Click on the For More Info tab.